gives you another perspective. So humor is another thing. But in my more gloomy moments, I sort of think that the one thing that's missing, which we used to have, and the 21st century has really seen a collapse, was a shared, even if it wasn't completely sincere, but a shared Christian inheritance that understood that everybody was an individual under the eyes of God and answerable to God alone, and that we are all equal in the eyes of God. Now that is very basic belief that is part of all Christian beliefs, which is very much founding of America, is a great solvent to tribalism. And just as Jesus was, in fact, the first anti-tribalist, the first person who was of his tribe and said, no, the other tribe is just as good, sometimes better.
So
that was a revolution in human consciousness. From that came Europe. From that came the possibility of the individual soul. From that comes individual rights, this notion that the individual is the most important person, most important factor, not families, not nations, not tribes, individuals. And take that away, take that infrastructure of thought and spirituality and understanding of the world away as Christianity has collapsed in America. And you may have taken away the foundations of the liberal order and without realizing it. And of course, when you've done that, people seek meaning elsewhere. They create new religions. I mean, if you looked at that summit, it was so fascinating because you could see a spontaneous new religion taking shape. People need it, so they create it if they don't have it. We used to have it as part of our inheritance, and we thought, fuddy-duddy Christianity, it's all old, we don't need it anymore. And we take it away, and suddenly we begin to realize what we only realized what we had until it was going. And that's my concern, which is why I honestly believe, and I know this sounds cheesy or pious, but I do actually think that the only real long-term project to rescue liberalism is a revival of Christianity.
Wow.
That's my next